Hey guys, Becky from Bex and Books here with my first ever Friday reads because I'm so intrigued by it, and I thought, well, why not let you guys know what I plan on reading for the weekend and the week to come in a way. Also, it is my 4-day weekend, which is fantastic here in Australia. So here in Melbourne, where I am from, we get a public holiday for the Melbourne Cup Day because that's one of our biggest events of the country basically, and a lot of celebs actually go to it and stuff like that to dress up, have pretty hats. So I get the 4-day weekend for that, which is always exciting. I also got to finish work a little bit early today because, well, I have awesome bosses. So I got to go home early, which is fantastic because I was able to get myself a nice big slurpee. So without further ado, let me begin with what I plan on reading. It obviously starts off with what I'm currently reading at the moment, which one of them is Stephen King's Just After Sunset. There are a bunch of short stories. I've probably got just over 100 pages left of this, so probably just 3 more short stories left, and I am enjoying that. I've been trying to read probably 1 story a night, but I definitely want to finish this before the month ends, which is tomorrow. My goodness. So hopefully I'll have that done by then. I'm also currently reading Diana Gabaldon's Dragonfly in Amber, which is the second novel to the Outlander series, and I am starting to enjoy it. I'm about 90 something pages into it. I've been listening to it via audiobook because I haven't really had a lot of time to actually read the book, and it gets very intimidating when the writing is super small and I get such a headache. So the audiobook so far has been pretty good, and at first I was very meh about it because it's 20 years into the future after the events that happened in the first book, so I was not very happy about that. But once you get over that little hurdle, you kind of start to enjoy it again and it starts to make sense. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading what happens next. Definitely won't be finishing that by the end of the month because that's by tomorrow, and I probably won't get that much. I'm going to slowly read it, but yeah, it's pretty good so far. I also want to continue with my manga book of Sailor Moon Volume 1. I started this probably, I got this much through it when the last readathon happened, the 24-hour readathon, and I only got a part way through it, but I do hope to continue that one because they're just like the TV shows and I love it, and it just gives you a little bit of a chance to just take a break from other activities and reading and just to disappear into a fun world. Not saying the other words are not fun. Just a simple world that is my absolute fave, and it definitely helps to go back to a bit of childhood when I'm having some of my anxious days. And because I love Sailor Moon, she's such a great female heroine, I definitely like to pick this up. I also would like to pick this up perhaps tonight or tomorrow, and that's Saga Volume 1. I finally got to get this book, which is exciting. This is by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I've heard so many great things about it. It's quite short. It is a graphic novel. The graphics that I've seen so far look amazing, so I cannot wait to start this and see how that goes, and obviously hope to be addicted just like everybody else, so I definitely want to pick that up. And I'm definitely hoping to pick up another book, which is Pride, Prejudice and Zombies. So this is written by Jane Austen, of course, the original story, but then also Seth Grahame-Smith has added his own little zombie elements to it, which I am super excited to read. I love zombies, I love Pride and Prejudice, I love all that kind of stuff, and this is just being meshed into one of my favorites. I do want to start this tomorrow because it is Halloween tomorrow here in Australia. We don't celebrate it, but it's a Halloween book, kind of, in a way. So I'm definitely hoping to start this one tomorrow. Another book that I'm actually currently reading, which is amazing, is actually on my ebook, and that is called Red City, and I believe that's from Kelly Van Hull, I believe. I definitely really hope to insert that. That's the second book in the Tent City novels. I'm not sure if it's a duology or a trilogy or what it is, but all I know is there's 2 stories out, and I'm on to the second one. I am enjoying it immensely. I loved the first one. It took a while to get into, but that's because it was by ebook, but I couldn't really get the books anywhere else that were cheap enough, so I decided just to buy and buy ebook, and I'm loving it. It's so amazing. It's so different. It's very dystopian mixed with a kind of I guess Bible element. I'm not like a religious person, but the whole rapture sort of thing, it's not really a rapture but close enough, that kind of feel in this dystopian world is very unique and very intriguing, and I love all that kind of stuff. So and I didn't realize how much I love that kind of element along with dystopian style. It's just very different to the other kind of books that I've read. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be continuing that. I'm about 50% through it, 52% through it already, and like I said, I just can't wait to see what happens. It's so good. So I definitely will like pop a thing up on here, and I will definitely I'm most likely going to review this book because it's quite unknown and I loved it so much, so hopefully you guys will. So that is all I plan on so far reading this weekend and this week. Obviously I might pick up other books if I feel like it, but at the moment that's all I have. There is quite a fair few there, but I mean that's got to keep me busy, plus Sims 4, and I'm not sure if I'm planning on doing anything else. I might attack my closet or something like that. Maybe go for a walk depending on the weather. I've got to feed my parents animals because they go away every long weekend, so I'll be spending some time with those animals and probably take the dog for a walk. I'm also filling out my thoughts and reflections a line a day for 3 years, and I've been doing pretty well with this, so I do this every morning, so hopefully I continue that. That is all for me today until my next video, which I'm sure is going to be very soon, because obviously you got your October monthly favorites that I'm wanting to do, as well as my wrap up and my TBR, so definitely keep an eye out on those videos. I will have plenty of time to do it because of my 4-day weekend. So yes, please give this a thumbs up if you liked any of these books, or if you have any suggestions. Give a thumbs up for public holidays, yes. Subscribe if you wish to subscribe, especially to be notified when I do upload videos. Please let me know down below if you guys have any recommendations or anything like that, or what do you guys plan on doing this weekend, because I would love to know. And I know most of you guys are over the pond, but yeah, still I'd love to know what you plan on doing. Even if you don't have a long weekend, I'm sure you're going to have a beautiful weekend too. So till next time, happy reading, bye.